wasn't Doomso. It wasn't Doomso at all. It was.
Oh, it's just a...
Yeah, we're just trying to
technical
show you
challenge.
how the lights work here. It wasn't Doomso, I promise.
It was, you know, I used to sing this song like, Metu Abrantie too.
Hey.
Metu Abrantie too.
Opete.
But it's Opete too.
Yeah.
What does this song mean?
So I was saying that this dawn, Brenda had to wake up, you know, earlier than before, and prepare. And then she had to fly to work like Opete too.
Look at me being all attentive, waiting for an explanation. Good
morning, guys. Charlie, we're back.
And I said, went to a Opete tour. That means it was like a useless journey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to see my love, but I got there and realized that there was...
she thought that she had taken an eagle flight, the flight of an eagle, Akroma, an eagle flight, but then, so below the standard that she expected, below her expectation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like you caught the person cheating on you or something.
No, your expectations were too huge, and what I ordered versus what was delivered.
What you got. I see, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I always sang this song without even understanding it.
Could you is deep?
He is.
He's very, very deep.
He is.
Well, Doomsaw or no Doomsaw, the party still continues. Felicity is on the line this morning. Tell us if it's going to continue to be a rather wet morning. Felicity, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are we feeling this morning?
By the grace, I'm doing very fine. What about you?
Some clear skies would improve my mood. Can we bank on some better weather today?
Okay, the weather is going to be cloudy over some areas, especially the East Coast, and then parts of the forest belt. Later, the sun will set in. Currently, we have a weak storm, which is just a cloudy band of clouds drifting in, so it's going to affect the eastern flank, people over OT, parts of the Volta region. Later, it will reactivate and affect some areas in the eastern Ashanti, Bono, Ahafo, and then the other areas. And then we have some system over Wa, and then the Bole area producing some slight rain and thunder this morning. So virtually we are just looking at a partly to cloudy sky over the entire country. Temperatures will be around 37 for the north, 35 for the middle sector, 33 for Greater Accra. Those over secondary Takoradi Axim will record 31 degrees Celsius. The sea today is expected to be rough. We have some patches of rain clouds also going to do westward progressions over the sea. So fisher folks that wants to go out for fishing need to be a bit cautious for today. Likewise over the Volta Lake, as the weak storm is moving over their area, so they need to be a bit careful.
All right, Felicity. And what about the Greater Accra region? What are the highs and lows we can expect temperature-wise?
Yeah, for Greater Accra, temperature for today is likely to get to 33 over the central areas, but then those of us over the Nungwa and its surroundings is going to be around 32 degrees Celsius. So what is on the screen now is the weekly outlook for this week. The first one is 24, started last night till this morning. The middle one is the midweek, and then the last one is the weekend. So for today, the chances are slim, but then tomorrow the chances will increase to 40 to 60%. And then the weekend, that is the Friday through to Sunday, we have higher probabilities of rain and thunderclouds affecting most parts of the country.
All right, Felicity, thank you so much for that. Felicity Ahafianyo is a chief forecaster with the Ghana Met. She says fairly dry conditions today, but the weekend could show us some rain.
Anyway, well, happy birthday to Kojo Benti Angel. Today is his birthday. Special guy, hard guy. He's part of Mobile 96, and it is his birthday today. Happy birthday to him. I wish you long life and prosperity. He's the CEO of RBS. Happy birthday to you. Efriye Wuta. It's his birthday today as well. Happy birthday to him. Yeah. So, what's on the plate?
I'm worried about that lawyer that was gunned down. you know, in front of his family. Yesterday, I realized Nancy Bokania went to his office somewhere in Adabraka, you know, to, of course, pay her condolences. And she got to speak to one of the family members. Of course, it could be conjecture what he said. But at the same time, it just begs the question, who is next? And it takes me also back to the late Eko Kwansahe for the MP for Infantsman, also gunned down in similar fashion. Armed robbers stopped the car. You know, we're told that there were questions, who is Eko Kwanza, who is Eko Kwanza? And then he was gunned down. I know that there were some 4 robbers that were arrested along the line because they had engaged in some robbery in Obuasi. And so they were arrested and jailed 20 years. We're told that, you know, even the trial for Eko Kwanza Hayford, with regards to all these 6, because there were 6 robbers, what is the update on those other 2 robbers, if at least 4 of them have been jailed? And even that we're told that they were jailed for their robbery, you know, engagement in Obuasi as well. But what is the update on that? And what is the police doing to ensure that there is protection on our roads? It also started a conversation about police barriers and how many of them we even have along our roads as well. Do we have enough policemen, you know, so they can even protect us? So it makes me worried because we all don't know what led to him being killed. Was it just a random armed robbery case or was he targeted? We cannot tell. But at the same time, what happens to everyone else who is plying whatever route at one point in time or the other? Again, we visited the Upper West region some time back to record the day show. Right. When we got to, it was Funsi?
Yeah,
Funsi is in the upper, yes,
we
we're all asked to stop.
Ashayu.
We had to wait for about an hour because from 7 p.m. you cannot drive alone on that stretch. Because if you do, you'll be shot dead by armed robbers. So we all had to wait. About 10 or 15 cars had to join us, and the police had to escort us to the next major town before we could carry on with our journey.
So one police vehicle in front of the convoy and one behind the convoy.
Well, that's a terrifying experience.
Yeah, it was terrifying. Honestly, I don't know how I made it because I thought that was the end of my life. I was scared. And I kept asking that, but what's the guarantee? They can still attack us anyway. And they said, well, if they know there's police escort, they won't attack us.
Okay.
But what happens to someone who may not know about this and decides to just drive along that stretch?
Good thing is that the police would always, you know, at some point stop. And it's not just that stretch. You know, there are other roads connecting to the north where the police make a conscious effort to block it. But again, the question you asked, for how long? For how long are we going to be blocking people? And what happens if the police is not there? Or what would go on? Because we have spent a lot of money trying to get these CCTV cameras installed. So how beneficial have they been, especially in our drive to fight crime? Have the police properly been retooled? Do they have the necessary capacity? I remember that when the fire came, there was a fire recently at the Makala area. Yeah. And I was talking to somebody who was connected to government, and he said, oh, we have retooled fire service. But you heard the fire service PRO. He kept saying that, look, we don't have the things. We do not have the things. So there's a certain impression that, oh, we have retooled them, they have what it takes to do what they have to do. But the men on the ground, and sometimes I blame them too. Yes, they work in a regimented space, but they also get lost in the politics, such that, oh, if I talk about it, my promotion may delay. If I talk about it, transfer. If I talk about it, I will be targeted, I will be aligned if I talk about it. So what? The people should suffer? There's a whole, the story that broke yesterday, that a whole, is it a district or a region, has just one
patrol car.
Patrol vehicle. But these same people will tell you, oh, we are fine, everything is okay. Then on the sides, they come and say, oh, can you get this NGO to come and make a donation to me? I don't believe in NGOs making those donations because you know what it does? If Johnny Hughes is able to afford 2 vehicles and gives it to the police, and Johnny Hughes commits an offense, the police within that area would you can say, well, they're professional, but their hands will be tied to a certain point. I'll give you a case in point. When we started this whole Galamsey fight, the media, and the media must be given credit for it. And government came on and took it from us, threw money at the problem, and we're still grappling with the Galamsey issues. The Chinese made a donation of 50,000. You remember? A big check to the police, and made another 50,000 to the immigration service. And then afterwards, we saw Aisha Wan, and the senior minister at the time, who is now the senior presidential advisor, telling us that jailing Aisha Wan wouldn't have changed that situation. After that, we had seen so many other Chinese people caught in the act sometimes exchanging gunfire with our security. What happens to them? So the compromise, I make a donation to the law enforcement agency. I build a police station for the law enforcement agency. If I commit a crime, can they come for me? We pretend as if these things don't happen, but they do happen. People wake up, they build, police stations. So we know they control land guards. We know they control all manner of lawless people. And we watch it. We applaud them. So when their boys do this, they call the regional commander, whoever it is, and say, it's my boy, and they release them. They release them. So they have a certain kind of emboldened whatever it is. Look at what's happening in Sechikrom.
Yeah.
And there's a person in this country who has appeared before a commission, who has been told to stay away from the security services, and he has been made a sub-chief, and they are fomenting trouble there. And we are watching, we pretend as if everything is okay. Ostriches, a nation of ostriches.
Anyway, we'll be right back. This is TV3Newday, and later I'll tell you about the BU conference that's happening this Saturday. Looking forward to it.
Please put the picture up. Let's quickly. 1 minute.
Yes,
let's quickly. The BU conference is coming up.
Okay.
Reverend Alberto Crown will be there.
He will be there.
I've seen two other names. Jigwadi will be there as well.
And also Gwen will be there, and we have a surprise keynote speaker as well.
Okay, but you're talking makeup.
Well, so yes. So of course, as women, taking care of yourself is important, and so why is it necessary for you to want to keep yourself clean and look presentable? But aside that as well, and we'll have someone from L'Oreal speak on that. So we'll give you all the details about that. But we have Jigbodi, we have Reverend Albert Okran and Gwen Jima. They're talking about building character, also understanding the world of work and how you can also better prepare for any opportunity that presents itself.
That's it. So it's on Saturday, right?
Yes, it's on Saturday at the Fitzgerald to 9 p.m.
To 9 p.m.
Yes.
It's a full session.
It is. Absolutely.
Packed, man.
There'll be refreshment?
Yes. Is that why you're coming?
Absolutely.
So there'll be physical refreshment, there'll be refreshment of your mind as well.
Exactly.
And to energize you for... Cocoa is not for old women. It's for young girls.
Cocoa, come, don't worry.
Everybody's welcome.
Everybody's welcome, but you have to
welcome.
register to be part. And so just log on to the BU by Bellamundi page on Instagram. Go into the link. Go to the link in the bio, click on it, and you can register.
Okay, and then you can register.
Yes.
Okay, and then you come. Is it free?
No, it's not.
It's not free. Yeah? You have to pay something small. Yeah.
Something small.
Contribute to the party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Coco, I'll sponsor you because I see you need it. You need it. Honestly, you and Prudence, I will make sure that you people go there. Yeah. We'll see you after the break.
We'll be back.